Hello, RA. Let me see if I am live. I think it's all right. Hello, RA. How are you doing? It is 12 o'clock on Wednesday, and it's your girl Ush who has come back for another tutorial for you. So I'm going to give it a couple of seconds. Let's see if anyone joins live. If you're joining me live at 12, just say hello. And if you're joining me kind of afterwards on replay, just hashtag replay so I can see that you've joined. So today's tutorial is all about kind of the 5 big fat burning moves you can do at home with weights. So when I say weights, you can use bags of rice, you can use a big bottle of water, you can use little kilo dumbbells if you've got them, tin cans, anything to give you a little bit of extra resistance. Let's see, is anyone joining me live? If you join live, can you just give me a hi and that you tell me that you can hear me? For some reason, I can't actually see. Okay, so I'm going to write hi to myself. Okay, so at least I know that's working. Comments are working. But if you're joining, please say hello. And if I don't manage to see your comments, I will come back to them in a bit. So we've got 5 big fat burning. Someone's with me. Awesome. Hey, Mito. Okay, good. Okay, now I know it's working. For some reason, it doesn't let you see, like, the new Facebook live streaming system doesn't let you see who joins unless they say hello, or it doesn't even show you hearts, which is sad. Anyway, so 5 big moves that you can do at home. I use these with my clients in my one-to-one workouts, in my group programs, and I'll talk to you about my group program, which is so excited. A week and a half, we start a 6-week group program, which is a live fitness program. I'll talk to you about that in a bit, but let's go through the 5 big moves that we are doing today. So you can use weights, kettlebells, dumbbells, core bags, water bottles, anything that's a little bit heavy and gives you a little bit of kind of resistance is really good to use for this, okay? So the first one is going to be a hybrid move. Now, it's not a deadlift and it's not a squat, it's a dead squat. So we're going to go through how to do a hi Nan. We're going to go through how to do a dead squat. So it's a hybrid move. Then we're going to go through how to do a thruster, a full body workout. We're going to show you how to do a bent over row and show you the preferred method I like for bent over rows, which protects your back. Then we're going to go through a chest press or a floor press, and finally glutes. So using these 5 moves, you will get, hi Nazira, you will get a full head to toe workout at home. I would recommend starting with 3 sets of 12, moving up. Hi, Serene. I would start 3 sets of 12, then maybe move on to 4 sets of 12, then go to 4 sets of 15. And if you're feeling super strong, maybe 5 sets of 15, that's a hard workout. That's going to take you about 35, 40 minutes, and you're going to get a really good workout in. Another thing you could try is GVT, is German volume training, which is 10 sets of 10 reps with up to a maximum minute and a half between rests between the sets. So you can use all these 5 moves to create a really good program for you as well, okay? Now we'll go through the program that I'm doing in a bit, but let's start with the move, shall we? So I'm going to put this chair away. So I'm hoping you guys can see me, okay? So I'm going to show you them using kettlebells. These are my kettlebells. They're both 6 kilo kettlebells, okay? I have heavier, but I don't want to use heavier right now. So I'm just going to move you guys up a little bit so you can see me better. So give me a second. For some reason. Okay. So now I moved you up by 2 inches. That should work. So we're going to go through a dead squat first. So a squat, you can do multiple forms of squats, okay? You've got goblet squats, you've got front squats, back squats. Obviously, front squats would be the barbell in front, back squat would be the back. Okay, so with a squat, we want, can you see? Feet hip width apart, toes facing out. So that's a squat. With a deadlift, we want the same form. You want to roll your shoulders back. For this dead squat, your kettlebells, dumbbells, whatever are going to be right here. You're going to come down, sit, chest forward, up and squeeze, okay? So I'm just going to turn around so you can feet this way. So feet facing forward, roll the shoulders back, squeeze the lats together, abs in, come down, straight, 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 up, and squeeze. So that is a dead squat. It's a hybrid between a deadlift and a dead squat. Let me show you that again a little bit closer. So feet forward. What you want to aim to do is sit backwards, okay? So you don't want to come onto your toes. I showed this in the tutorial the other day. You don't want to come onto your toes because then you're working your quads really hard and you're not working your glutes and your whole posterior chain. So feet hip width apart, shoulders back. I want your chest to stay upright, okay? All the way down, all the way up, and squeeze. So that is a dead squat. As I said, I would recommend doing 3 sets of 12 to start with, and then upping to 4 sets of 12, then upping to 4 sets of 15 as you get stronger and fitter. Okay, so that's a dead squat. The second move is a thruster. So a thruster, hi guys. A thruster is simply a squat with an overhead press, but it's 1 move, not 2. Okay, you can squat and press, but we're not doing that. We're doing a 1 move, and it's really good for the heart. It's really good for the entire body, front and back. Okay, so again with the weights, they're going to be at shoulder height this time. You're going to have your feet facing forward. Let me show you what I'm going to have to go here because there's more room for me. Okay, because I'm quite tall. So I'm going to show you. Give me a second. I want you to see my face a little bit and a bit of my shoulders and arms. So you're going to go back down into that squat, but when you come up, you're going to push with your legs and push your arms up, okay? So first of all, I'm going to show you what it is not. It is not a squat and a press. Squat, stand, press. It's not that, okay? That's 2 moves. What we're doing is 1. It's called a thruster, and it's amazing for heart kind of cardio. So you're coming down, squat, pushing up, okay? So literally, as you start coming up, you start pushing your arms up. Down, push, okay? And they're going to come together at the top, so down, into a squat, push. And remember with your squat, you don't want your knees to go in front of your toes. You want to sit backwards. If you find it's really difficult to sit backwards because you're scared you're going to topple over, put a chair behind you or a low stool, okay? So I've got a chair behind me. I'm going to tap it, not going to sit. I'm going to tap, up, okay? Tap, up. And because you've got that chair behind you, you're going to feel a little bit more confident to sit backwards, okay? Right, third one, bent over row. I'll show you what a bent over row is, and I'll show you my preferred method. Guys, if you're enjoying this, comments, have any questions, just put them in the comments box and I will get to them. So, bent over row. Again, 2 dumbbells. So this is a 2 dumbbell or kettlebell or whatever bent over row. What you're going to do is you're going to hinge back, butt back, arms in front. You're going to pull in and you're going to squeeze. Okay, pull in and squeeze. Personally, I don't like that because I find it affects my back too much and my back gets really tight if I do it. So I prefer to do something called a 3-point row, okay? So you're going to find something, so I'm going to take this chair. It's got 2 levels on it. This is too high, there's one a little bit lower. So I'm going to stand with my feet just hip width apart. I'm going to lean forward onto the chair. So I've got like a balancing point. Put my dumbbell in front, up and squeeze. So I'm doing single-sided, okay? Much prefer that because it protects my back. It protects my back because of the 3 points that are holding onto either, 2 points on the floor and 1 point on the chair. Or you can do a 3-point row. Let's see. Lunge, forward, on your leg, up. Okay? So I prefer to do single arm rows just because it really does pull on my lower back. So you can do whichever kind of guide you want to do. How much weight would you recommend? So you want to think about it this way. If you're starting with a 4 kilo weight, and if the last 3 reps of that weight feel easy, that weight's too light. Go up to a 5. And then if the 5 kilo weight feels too heavy, last 3 reps, like you can do it, but it's like a lot of effort, that is the right weight for you at that time. And then as you get stronger, you will want to go up in weight as well. So what have we done? We've done a dead squat, We've done a thruster and we've done a bent over row. Now we're going to head to the floor because this, actually no, we're going to do lunge. I'm going to give you 6 moves, not 5. I'm always doing this, giving away more than I say I'm going to go. So this is a lunge. Now, again, lots of different ways you can do lunges. You can do front lunges. So your dumbbell is stacked on your chest. Sorry, guys. I do need like a camcorder up there because I'm so tall. Okay, so you can do a front lunge. So if you're doing a front lunge, you hold the dumbbell here, just going to come forward. Remember, weight in the heel, push back, come back. This is an alternating front lunge, so opposite leg each time. Now, you can do slightly different lunges. So say you've got 2 dumbbells, you can do the alternating lunges again with your 2 dumbbells here, so they're side lunges technically. Or, so that would be an alternating lunge, so 1 leg at a time. Or you can do a static lunge. Take 1 foot out that you prefer to work on at one time, okay? Make sure your body weight is kind of in the middle of both legs and mostly in the front heel. You're gonna come down, you're gonna come up, okay? Come down, come up. You can do 12 per side. That is a static lunge, and you are using your muscles more because there's more time under tension if you're doing it 1 per leg. The other ways are very cardiocentric, as well as obviously muscular as well. So that's, what have we gone through, guys? We've gone through a dead squat, we've gone through a thruster, we've gone through a bent over row and lunge. Right, should we go to the floor? Are you ready? All right, so to the floor. Right, first one is a chest press. So it's called a floor press because you're not on a bench. You're going to lie down on the floor with your dumbbells or kettlebells or water bottle. Make sure your back is safe on the floor. You're going to push up and you're going to come down nice and slow. Now, the reason we come down nice and slow is because it's time under tension. Make sure your elbows touch the floor before you come up. This is great for chest. This is great for shoulders, delts, so your front part of your upper body. Okay, so that's 5. We've got 1 more. 1 more is my favorite. This is a glute bridge. This is working your whole posterior chain, particularly your glute. So again, 1 weight this time, okay? Back onto your back. So this weight is going to sit on your pelvic bone, okay? So hold the weight so it's in place. Feet, what we're going to do is they're not going to be straight. They're going to be turned out a little bit. So this is really engaging your complete glutes from the outside in, okay? So turn your feet out a little bit. Hold the thing in place. And what you're going to do is you're going to press up and you're going to squeeze the glute muscles. So press up and squeeze, hold it, come down. Press up, squeeze, hold it, and come down. Doing about 10 to 12 of those per set is actually really quite hard work. So, and it will burn mega calories for you. So all 6 moves that I've just showed you now are complete calorie torching moves that you can do from home using any form of resistance. Does anyone else have any questions about these 5 moves? So we've done the dead squat, we've done the thruster, so that's the squat press, but in 1 move. We've done the bent over row, we've done lunges, we've done a chest press, and we've done glute bridge. You don't need to do these fancy dead squat, kind of push press, I'm landing on 1 foot, jumping around. No, go back to basics. These moves work because they are compound moves. Compound means you're using multiple joints and multiple muscular groups. So these work and these burn fat, and you can tell by my heart, like I'm breathing quite heavy now, like I haven't done a full workout. I did one this morning, but like I haven't done a full workout and it is actually getting my breath up. So let me calm. Final thing I want to say is on the 27th of this month, my new program, Tone from Home, which was based around body weight and resistance exercises that you can do at home to burn fat. It's a 6-week program. It's a live fitness class 6-week program. I've never done this before. It's always been kind of my other programs have never been live. The reason I'm doing it live is because I want to give you motivation. I want to give you something to show up to 5 days a week so that you know you're getting the best workout you can potentially get into that 30, 40 minutes per day. Okay. It's 2 resistance-based workouts a week, so bands and weights, and then it's 2 body weight workouts a week, and then it's a full body stretch session a week as well. So you do get a recovery day in there as well. Doing this, you will keep your mental state in the right place. You will feel fitter. You will feel healthier come the end of the pandemic. And, you know, we don't know how long gyms and everything else are going to be shut for. So this is for women only. There is education. There is me coaching you through it, both the education and the fitness side of it. So it's mental and fitness, okay? That starts on 27th. Right now it's on offer. So it was $250. It is now $150. And then 10% of that also goes to the NHS Charities Trust for the PPE equipment and the COVID-19 urgent appeal. So if you want to join, I'm going to put a link in here as well. Workouts done based on early morning or empty stomach. So it really depends on you. I like to work out, if I'm working out at home, I like to get it done in the morning, first thing, on an empty stomach. It is, 12:16, and I've only just got myself a protein shake because I've done a workout this morning. And you will burn fat quicker, whereas if you eat, you will burn the fuel that you've eaten, so the carbohydrates, the sugar, the glucose. You'll burn through that first before burning body fat. But some people find that they prefer to work out on a full stomach because it's given them energy. Personally, I like to have a cup of coffee with a bit of milk in it, and then I go and do my workout, and then I eat within that kind of 2-hour period just after. So after this, I'm actually going to go and have some eggs on toast with some other kind of forms of protein to kind of up that content. And when you're doing weights, you want to focus on carbohydrates and proteins, so ignore the fats. So no avocado straight after a workout, no smoked salmon straight after a workout. You know, a couple of eggs are fine because they're good protein as well. So keep away from the high fat foods straight after a workout. You want to work out and then eat carbs and protein. So try these at home. I'm going to put the link to my program, which starts on 27th. I currently have I've got about 15 girls who are starting with me. It's personalized coaching. So it's not personal, it's a group coaching program. It's fitness every day for 5 days a week with recovery. It's weight-based and it's body weight. So even if you don't have weights, everything we do will be able to be done kind of with body weights only, okay? So you can still get a really good workout in, and it's a progressive program over 6 weeks. So you'll have 2 blocks, 2 phases, week 1 to 3, week 4 to 6, and it will get progressively harder so that when we come out the other side of the 6-week period, you will feel amazing. All right, guys, listen, if anyone has any questions, write them in the comments and I will come back to you after this live at some point. But thank you for joining me. Really appreciate it. And I hope you love these tutorials. Tomorrow, I'll probably come on and tell you a little bit more about the program and take you through it in a bit more depth and detail. So yeah, all right, guys, I'll have another tutorial for you at some point as well. Ciao.